Hello, YouTube. We got a ton of Greenlight police vehicles. Some are from the Hot Pursuit, some hobby exclusives. This one from the Greenlight Hollywoods, Gone in 60 Seconds, 1992 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. Really awesome looking police car. Be careful, sometimes the police vehicles will have really fragile plastic pieces on their bumpers. And the light bar can be quite fragile, so you always want to be careful of that. So you get painted detail for the headlights and the tail lights. Really awesome looking light bar. Sorry, I'm trying to get the camera just right. It's hard to do. I have yet to find like a decent tripod. I don't know what it is with them. Alright, if you're still with me, back to the car. It is a really heavy casting. Just feels really well made. Next one, we have a 2020 Ford Police Interceptor Utility. Police Interceptor Utility Show Vehicle. So, not sure what's up with that. Limited edition. Doesn't say limited to how many. Hot Pursuit Series 34. I do not get lensed tail lights, but do have lensed headlights and a very detailed light bar. The rims are real nice. This must be the one they took around to the car shows. But you know what? Those are lensed headlights that are painted. They're lensed headlights with a decal. The front bumper is plastic. Like the little flag on the pillar on the back. And then we got a 2017 Ford Police Interceptor from the Hot Pursuits. It's a exclusive. Doesn't say what series or anything. It's Adams County Sheriff's Office. So we got a 2020 Ford Police Interceptor and a 2017 Ford Police Interceptor. We'll see how many changes they made to the casting. Front end's a little different, the bumper. I don't know if it will turn with them both on here. So the front bumper's a little different. And the grill, definitely in the grill, the lights. So they did change it. The back's different too. It looks like a completely different tooling. Which I think, yeah, it has to be a completely different tooling. So that's cool. They do not always change toolings between years. I think I might prefer the white, but the Sheriff looks really good too. Then we got a couple more exclusives. These are from Dukes of Hazzard, 1975 Plymouth Fury. Now it doesn't say the town anywhere on these packagings. So it's like an unlicensed shout out to Dukes of Hazzard, you know, Chickasaw County. And then we'll take a closer look at this one. This one says Hazzard, if you can read that. Hazzard County. So I had to get them. I recommend going and getting these from eBay now. The exclusives you only find on eBay, so I mean, these were the price of a normal Greenlight, $5-6. So, but I'm sure they're gonna go up in price. And then the 1975 Dodge Monaco from Hazzard County. Both of these are very, very well done castings. The light bars look really awesome. The hubcaps. So, happy to have both of them. Hopefully they're working on a license for the Dukes of Hazzard, and they come out with the Dukes of Hazzard car, the Charger. They already have the casting, they just need to get the license to do the paint job. That would be really awesome. And they would instantly go up in value, just like the ones that Johnny Lightning did. People ask crazy money for them, and they're pretty rare. Next is another Greenlight Hollywood series. The X-Files, but it's a 1981 Chevy K5 Blazer. Really awesome looking Blazer. I just cut around them with a razor so I can pop them out, and you can always put them back in if you want to store them like that. Top instantly fell off, but it looks awesome without a top. So to me, I really don't remember the Blazer from the X-Files, and I watched that show a lot. But it looks really awesome in the Sheriff Deco. It would look nicer if it was lifted up higher. But it looks pretty good. The stance just feels a little low to me. Even factory, I don't think I think factory was higher than that back then. I could be wrong. Looks really awesome though in brown. Then we got a 2012 Dodge Charger. I think this one might be a harder one to get. It's a Hot Pursuit, City of Albuquerque, I think, Police, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Release 16. But I have a thing for the white and the black police livery, so I tend to pick it up. And I've been holding on to these for quite a while, picking one up here and there and letting them accumulate. I'm a fan of the 2012 Dodge Charger casting. Has lensed headlights. I mean, they just did a heck of a job with it. Then the next one is real close to home for me, and I think it's brand new. I think it just came out, Series 34. Yes, there was that one's from Series 34. So we got two from Series 34. Ohio Highway Patrol, Ohio, USA, 1995 Ford Crown Vic. This thing is awesome. I remember seeing this thing when I was a teenager. First started driving. Used to hate to see one of these sitting in the medium of the freeway. Really, really awesome. I can have one in die cast. And it looks just like they did. Just like I remember. They made them change the color of these cars eventually. The actual color of that car was called asphalt. And they wanted it to blend in from a distance. And they did. From the distance, when they were coming down the road, you couldn't see them. That's the only reason they painted them like that color. But it did help them blend in. And they said it was dangerous to blend in, and they actually made them change the color of them. But the next one is another one that really hits home for me. It's a Ohio State Highway Patrol, but that's the only reason it hits home. To look at it, it's nothing I would remember from 1965. So I've never seen one of these, but still, it's a Ohio State Highway Patrol, so had to have it. And I think my loose Greenlight police cars just doubled today. Literally doubled how many loose I have. Because I've stayed away from the Hot Pursuit. Some are just really hard to get, and the price is absolutely ridiculous. So they're actually something I have stayed away from. Really cool looking car though. Guess this is what they would have had in the 1965. A 562 big block under the hood? Really? It says 562 on it. That'd be a monster of an engine. And the next one is going to be a fan favorite for sure. If you want one of these, you better hurry up and pick one up because they're going quick and people are going to ask ridiculous amounts for it. But it's a 1989 Chevrolet Caprice, which they've been killing it with this Caprice casting. I think it came out in a taxi, a couple police liveries, and a reddish color regular civilian model. So they've been absolutely killing it with this Caprice. And I would like to see more civilian models. It's funny because the police one here is a car I definitely remember seeing, especially when I was a kid. This is a 89, but I mean, I think they ran these Caprices from like 75 until 89. 89 might have been like the last year of it. I don't know if they ran into the 90s. I doubt it. Let me know down in the comments. I'm sure there's a lot of G-body fans who probably know that, if that's a G-body. And I actually think this is probably my favorite police car of the day, just because a lot of movies and a lot of stuff you remember growing up seeing this in. Besides that, the second favorite would have to be the Caprice or Crown Vic, the Ohio State Highway Patrol Crown Vic. That'd be my second. And these all do roll perfect. I mean, they're Greenlight. Greenlights, they always roll. Very, very, very rarely will you get one that don't. And the last one, again, it's not a Greenlight, but it's something that reminds me of my childhood. And not only my childhood, I think they just replaced this car in Niles within the past 2 to 4 years. They might still have some running around. I think Youngstown Police Department still has a couple running around. So you do see these once in a great while still. The hospital has one that's all rusted out. That's the police one. But this is Niles Township, Michigan Police, Ford Crown Vic. But it just says police on it, and it says Niles Township. Now, Niles is right down the road from me, and these cars were old, rusted out, paint job chipping, all kinds of stuff, and they still drove these for years. Like, I think just a couple years ago they quit. But this just says Johnny Lightning, America's Finest, and then doesn't say what kind of car it is anywhere. Ford Crown Victoria, which we already knew that, but it doesn't say the year of it. See the year of this. Oh, one of you can find the year before me. I don't see a year. Playing Manus error. Early 2000s, I bet. Oh, and by the way, Niles is the last police department that I remember having these Crown Vics still, so. Oh, I'm going to crack it open, and then we'll keep looking for the year while you look at the car. This is really yellowed. I got 2 of these, and I know somebody who lives in Niles, Michigan, and I'm sending them the other one, so I think it'd be cool for him to have one. He didn't. When I sent him an image of it, he never seen it before, so that will be going out to him soon. I hope everybody's staying home, staying safe, staying away from people. This was an easy video to make because I've wanted to make it for a really long time, and I've been hanging on to some of these cars for 6 months, waiting to crack them open. I'm waiting for to get enough of them, and I probably have room for 2 more in the box before I could have done this video, but I decided I had plenty. And that Johnny Lightning, it's really heavy. Has lights in the back window and a brake light. So the Greenlights did not have nothing like that. I don't think any of them really has interior detail. I don't think it has an opening hood. If it does, I'm not even going to try because it's real tight. It does have plastic wheels and a metal base. But man, them plastic wheels look really good. Looks like a cop car they souped up a little bit, like they're hiding something underneath. With a nice set of chrome rims on it. So, let me know which vehicle was your favorite vehicle today. The police utility vehicles look really awesome. The Dukes of Hazzards. A lot of awesome vehicles. Well, please make sure to like, subscribe, and please leave comments. Thank you.